what you got was what you expected, not necessarily what you wanted. See? What you asked for, you believe you have it, it's yours. That's all there is to it. It's that simple. All that other stuff is because they know how lazy, how double-minded we are. How we'll put anything off to tomorrow. Even what's good for you. Because it's something you didn't want to do. So you figure if you just put it aside for a little bit, it'll go away. And it does. That's really what man forgetting is. He wants to ignore things that are necessary to his survival, really. I mean, actually, if you think about it hard enough and listen to everything they have to say about doctors and medicines and all of that, that's the problem. They talk about it. They're paying attention to it. And if they get you paying attention to it, there you are.
Yes.
And you can say, well, you blame them. Well, no. That's what they choose to think about, but that doesn't automatically lean over to you. You have to actually choose it, because nobody has power over you unless you allow it. And fear is allowing. See, God did not give you the spirit of fear. So if you learned that, there's the spirit of sickness. No, you learned it. But if you learned it, you can unlearn it by learning better, more efficiently, and, well, actually just testing it for yourself. Everything we said here it is for you to test it for yourself. I can't do that for you, because I'm telling you, I thought about it a lot of times, how I'd like to just walk down the aisle and tap people on the shoulder and everybody's okay. In fact, I just tap this one, tap that one, and pass it along. But it don't work that way. It's first person present tense experience, and you will have it. And all you have to do is stop putting it off. That's all. When we finish talking here, are you going to open it and quicken it? See? Because if you don't do it right then and there, if you don't kind of just take a few minutes and kind of feel what was being said, believe me, it'll help you. Well, it'll get you home still in the thought. And if you do that, if you can get through the front door, you got it. But you have to use it to remember it.
Absolutely.
That's all there is to it. You have to use it to remember it. And that's the reason why we put these on CDs and DVDs and tapes, even books. That's why we're doing this, is to get you to understand that it is you who is directing your life. And if you're a piss poor director, that's what you'll experience. Hey, it's that simple. And if you keep it simple, you'll remember it. And if you remember it, you might even do it. Okay. Oh, I tell you, I listened to Neville say things 100 times. And I said, well, no, I understand what he's saying. No. I understood the words and what they represent as just words. But strung together in a certain sequence, they have a very direct meaning. And that's what you don't get when someone else is telling you what's in the Bible. You're getting their ideas.
Absolutely.
you see, and they could be wrong. And you know what? I've been wrong too. But if you don't recognize it, you wreck yourself. That's that simple. If you don't recognize it, you just go blindly on, not aware that you're the one causing the problem that you're facing. You see, yeah, you were conditioned out of your mind as a child, but then again, when you really become of the age of thinking for yourself, it's really a simple operation. I know you complicate it out of existence, really, but you do know that you have to do it, and it is what you're there to do. Who are you? What is your purpose of being here? I have people ask me that all the time. Your purpose is living. Your purpose is directing your living. And that's what you're doing. Whether you're aware of it or not, you are doing exactly that. And it's it's probably would be looked at as instinctual. I mean, yeah, yeah. We're all trained very well. And that's all we're trying to do is trying to break the chain of nonsense. When you see what it is you're to do, you realize the nonsense you have been doing. Hopefully you do. Because, look, what you're training yourself to do is to watch yourself so that you don't get yourself in trouble. Is that so difficult? All you're saying, this is what I was thinking. Is it something lovely and of good report? Or am I setting myself up for a problem? And I'm going to tell you something. I've been doing this for 40 years. I still have to watch myself. You know, incidences happen and you're not ready for them. You tend to think negatively about it rather than just, oh, okay. See, and you say, well, yeah, you got to stand up for yourself. Yeah, that's right. You do have to stand up for yourself, but it's not to defend yourself. It's to identify yourself. That's the difference that makes a difference, isn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, you really don't need anything. Just use what you already have. Mind is all things to all. Mind. It has already got all that you want right here. All you have to do is recognize it. See, that's what Paul said. St. Paul, he says, do you not recognize that Jesus Christ is in you, not with you? See, not with you, in you. See, yeah, you have to really, you got to get the essence of what they're saying. Otherwise, it's just words. And I realized that I could have read the Bible forever and never got even a hint of what was being offered. And that's just what I'm telling you. You're not taking advantage of what's being offered you every day. Choose this day, and it's always this day. And here you are choosing what? That's the important word. What? Do you really want to experience what you were thinking? If you don't, better drop it and quickly because you will. You will. That, why is it people believe the negative has such power over them? You can't think two thoughts at the same time. You see, that's to give you choice. Choose wisely. That's what Scripture tells you. Choose wisely. That means you can choose wisely. He's telling you you're smarter than you think you are. Well, in some cases, anyway. uh, I love it when the person says, "Well, yeah, you know, I'm supposed to be more serious." If you really know this is serious, it really is. But if you're in the right mood, you see, it's life changing. But that's all you have to do. You just have to put yourself in a good mood. I mean, you can't think two thoughts at the same time. So if you're thinking of something lovely and of good report, see, that's what you'll experience. But if you're thinking negatively, you also get to experience whatever you're thinking negatively. And like I said, you don't have to take our word for anything. The whole idea is of telling you your story is so that you get to examine it for yourself. That's all you're asked to do. Look at yourself. No, no, not cosmetically. I mean, look at yourself. What are you thinking, feelingly about? Because as you think feelingly, that's what you experience. And like I said, you don't need us to help you do that. See? We have made you aware that you are told to do this and that you can do this. That's what we're here to do. But beyond that, you're in control, hopefully. Because even if you're out of control, you're still in control. That's another one of the how you see it as blessing or curse. Because that's actually what he's handed you. And he made both. The that's right, the evil and the good. He made both. Because how could he give you choice and then not give you what you need to make a choice? When you are choosing every day, every moment, aware or unaware, all we're trying to do is to get you to be aware of it. But it's not our responsibility to make you aware. It's our responsibility to deliver the message you left for yourself. And you did. Now hear it. Arouse thyself, O Lord. Why sleepest thou? Wow, what a statement. What a statement. Oh, they got quite a few of them in the Bible.
Absolutely.
But the thing of it is, they kind of tend to run over all the words. You see, they don't really give you the innocence of it. They give you the facts. Well, that's what man is dying of. It's facts. When he's given also to change the facts.
Yeah.
That's that. Those two things at the same time. You're in control, even if you're out of control. I had a half a dozen of Neville's tapes, and I listened to them at least one every night for years before it actually touched base. I began thinking differently. The importance of having a CD, because what has your focus has your life. Think about it. We're not asking you to join anything, but you have to have the CDs. You have to have the DVDs. You have to listen to them. It's you training this. Listen, listen, listen.
But as Mr. Lindell stated, you have to listen to them repeatedly. And again, for those who are interested, click the link below and it will take you to the 4 CD set, and you'll be able to transform not only your mind, but your world.